Morning, guys. I just wanted to pop on here and share my kit with you guys. I just got done cleaning my kit and prepping for a full day of makeup and hair per usual, which I'm so grateful for. But I wanted to share my makeup kit with you guys. I feel like I did this a long time ago, but it's been a minute and I've been trying to condense my kit and only take essentials with me. So let me share. Okay, so I have separated my kit into two cases. I couldn't think of the word. I was going to say container. I'm like, this isn't a container. Into two cases, three if you count the bag, but this is just like my tools, skin prep, essentials bag, not so much product. So let's go back over here. Oh, and excuse all the stuffed animals and stuff in my room. Obviously, I'm a mom. Okay, so here we go. In this case, I have all of the skin. I have an array of MAC mineral powders, which I love. They just have a really natural satin finish. And then I have some Makeup Forever setting powders in a range of colors. I have Laura Mercier translucent. Okay, love this one. Laura Mercier Secret Eye Brightening. Here we go. Let's get that the right way. This one's incredible for setting concealer and not having any creases. Then we have a MAC contour palette. Speaking of contour, here we have cream contour and highlight sticks from Kim Kardashian. Love. Then we have a Makeup Forever foundation palette with a range of all these colors that you can see on the outside. And the beauty of this is you can mix your colors. I almost always mix all my clients' foundation colors. I very, very rarely have a color that's just their perfect shade. So that's that. And then we have concealers here, which I also mix. And mixing has been a really big part of me condensing my kit, just getting the key colors that I can make any shade I need to make with, and only carrying around those. It's been such a blessing. And then over here, we have some different formulas. You don't want to have only one formula foundation. So even though this palette could make anybody's skin color, it doesn't necessarily mean that the formula is going to match everybody's skin type. And you can also adapt the formulas of foundation by using different primers and different setting sprays, but I prefer to just have a few formulas available. And those formulas include Double Wear by Estee Lauder. This one being my ultimate fave, Laura Mercier Silk Creme Oil Free. Whether or not the skin is oily, the oil-free version is my favorite. And if you do need a little more moisturizer for their skin type, just use a hydrating primer, strong moisturizer, and a hydrating setting spray. I also love MAC Face and Body, and I will even cocktail these formulas in brands and make my own mix of foundation according to skin type and skin color. And with these current products in here, I'm able to make any skin color, any finish, doesn't matter. We are not limited. We service everybody. And then on this side, I just have a couple essentials. These are blush palettes from Jaclyn Hill. There's a cool and there's a warm, and they have the full range of colors from light to darkness spectrum. So no matter how light you are, how dark you are, there's a color in each of these palettes, warm or cool, that can meet your needs. These are some foundation and concealer samples that I just keep on hand that can sometimes be really convenient and easy to grab. And then these are highlighting palettes from MAC. We have a warm and we have a cool. Also, I do have a few more highlighters in here as well. This one is Laura Mercier. This one is MAC. And then, like I said, I do have the cream highlight and contour from Kim Kardashian. Okay, moving on. In this case here, we have just eyes, lips, and yeah, eyes and lips. So let's get started. I have a palette that I made from MAC myself. As you can tell, it's very loved. I use it all the time, and anybody can actually make a palette. All you have to do is go into one of the pro stores and select individually the colors that you like, and then you can choose how many you want. This one is a 9, but I believe they go up to 15, maybe even higher. And then here I have Too Faced, a couple Too Faced. Is this one Too Faced also? Yeah. And then I have some Anastasia. And I have a couple eyeshadow palettes back here. I have a Matte Essentials and a Jaclyn Hill. And so all of these have different matte cool shades, different matte warm shades, and then different shimmers. We have luster, we have glitter, we have so many different finishes. And then here is where like all my lip liners are organized by shade and tone. And then we have eyebrow pencils, you know, all shades like to darkness. And I even cocktail and mix these when I need to. Then we have pencil eyeliners, brown and black. We also have brown and black liquid. I have cake liner, which you just have to add water to it. Eyeshadow primers. These are my favorite, the paint pots from MAC. Also, Laura Mercier has her eye canvas primers, but I think she discontinued these, so that's just so sad. And then here I have a range of MAC lipsticks and then some other glosses that I changed the finish of the lipsticks with. So let's say one of my matte lip shades was the shade the client really liked. I would then just add some clear gloss to it. So I always have a clear gloss on hand. Then I already kind of went over this, but the eyeshadow palettes continued. These are too large for the other side. And then here I just have a couple. These are some pigments from MAC that are highly concentrated shimmers when somebody really wants that wet look. And then this is a really pretty rose gold liquid shadow from Charlotte Tilbury that I just keep here because I cocktail it with a lot of my bronzy powder looks. And this is honestly like how I've been keeping my kit really condensed. You'll see a lot of makeup artists with a lot more makeup they're carrying around, but I've discovered I can get the job done very well with just these things here. But let's go over my tool bag. Okay, so here we have tools. I always have a bag in here for trash because it's very important that you always take your own trash with you. I always have paper towels, makeup wipes, lashes. We have 3 different sizes that we also cut and custom create. And then always alcohol to sanitize everything. No double dipping. I spray my palettes over with alcohol. I keep everything really, really clean. #1 priority. And side note on the clean, you'll notice when you're looking in my makeup kit, like there are some makeup stains on the foundation bottles and whatnot. I mean, that's just going to happen because you're doing makeup, but I thoroughly clean and sanitize everything in between. So, and then we have some setting sprays. We have matte, hydrating, and plump. I love this, by the way. I finally decided to give this a try because I saw a lot of other makeup artists using it that had just really beautiful makeup applications, and I really do like it. I used it on myself today to make sure there was no skin sensitivities associated with it. It was incredible. And then here, always have mints in your kit. A couple products that don't really fit too much into the other categories, like a matte primer, eyelash glue, mascara, a lip primer. And more so, I put these in this bag because I use those on every client and I just want to be able to grab them. Where like in the other kits, I don't use every product in those kits on every client. And then here we just have some tools. We have spatula, scissors to custom cut lashes, mascara wand so that we're never double dipping. What else is in here? Oh, stencils for eyebrow shapes. And then I use these to give my clients a little bit of powder or lip color if they need it to touch up. And then let's look at the brushes really quick. I keep my brushes in 2 containers or rolls, however you want to put it. And this one is like all eyes and lips. So all the smaller brushes are in here. This one is face. So we have foundation here. We have powder, you can even use for like bronzer, blush here. And then these can also be used for bronzer, but more so highlight and under the eye, setting under the eye. All of the brushes in here are 100% clean. A dirty brush never enters one of these rolls. And what I do when my brushes are dirty after an application is I roll them in a disposable paper towel and I secure them in one of these bags so that all my dirty brushes are always separate from my clean and there's never any confusion. Okay guys, that is just a quick run through of my kit. I could do a more in-depth one another time, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the rundown. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.